My girlfriend once looked me in the eyes and said, "If you're jealous, that's your issue," after she posted photos of herself cozying up to her ex. I calmly said, "I'm not jealous," then sent those same photos to his current girlfriend. That's when she finally understood what real jealousy looked like. Before we move forward, I'd like you to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and keep watching. I'm 27, and right now I'm watching my ex, Sienna, 25, completely melt down on social media. And honestly, it's better than Netflix. But this didn't happen overnight. We were together for a year and a half. Things were mostly good, until it came to her ex, Tristan. He's 26, and they dated for 3 years before breaking up 2 years ago. Supposedly, they were just friends now. I tried to be okay with it. I'm not the jealous type. I gave her the benefit of the doubt. But it slowly started eating at me. She talked about him all the time. Tristan loves this movie. Tristan showed me this restaurant. Tristan says you remind him of his cousin. It felt like I was dating both of them. Then she started getting weird whenever I asked about him. I'd say something like, "How was lunch with Tristan?" And she'd get defensive, accusing me of being jealous, insecure, controlling. I was none of those things. I was her boyfriend just trying to understand her day. But suddenly, everything became about how I was the problem. Every boundary I tried to set, controlling. Every concern I raised, insecurity. Then 2 weeks ago, she posted a series of Instagram stories from what she called a friend reunion. But it didn't look like a reunion. It looked like a date. She and Tristan at dinner, leaning into each other, his arm around her at a bar. A selfie of her kissing his cheek with the caption, "Missed this one." And then, them leaving together at 2 a.m. the next morning, I didn't yell or accuse. I just said, "Looked like you had fun." She replied casually, like nothing happened. I told her the photos seemed a little intimate. She rolled her eyes and said, "It was just a kiss on the cheek." God, your jealousy is exhausting. That was my breaking point. I said, "I'm not jealous. I'm pointing out that what you posted with your ex looks romantic, and it's disrespectful." She hit me with it again. "If you're jealous, that's your issue." I asked her straight up, "If I did the same with my ex, would you be okay with that?" She replied, "That's different. You're doing it to hurt me. I'm just being friendly." The mental gymnastics were insane. It wasn't jealousy. It was disrespect. It was gaslighting. And I was tired. That night, I decided to stop playing defense. I found Tristan's current girlfriend, Isla. Sweet girl, pediatric nurse. Her Instagram was full of adorable couple photos with Tristan. Their 2-year anniversary was coming up. Not a single sign that he'd been spending time with his ex. So I made a folder. Screenshots of every photo, every caption, every post. Then I messaged her. "Hey, you don't know me, but I'm dating Sienna, Tristan's ex. I thought you might want to see these posts from the past week. Not trying to start drama. But I figured you'd want to know what your boyfriend's been up to during his guys' nights and work trips. Do what you want with this." I hit send. Then I waited. An hour later, Isla read it. No reply. But she viewed my profile. Then all hell broke loose. Tristan's Instagram started changing fast. Every photo with Isla? Gone. Then she posted a story. When you find out the work conferences were actually beach dates with the ex. Boom. A half hour later, my phone was blowing up. Sienna. "What did you do? Isla's freaking out. Tristan called me crying. You psycho!" I responded once. "Did what? I thought you two were just friends." Then came the yelling. "You're just jealous. You wanted to break them up." I said, if public Instagram posts broke them up, maybe the problem wasn't me. She didn't like that answer. She called me 47 times. I didn't answer a single one. I just sat back and watched it all burn. Isla? She went full truth mode. She posted everything. Screenshots of Tristan's lies, telling her he was at work with the guys when he was actually with Sienna. Photos, captions, the kiss, the beach day. And then, boom, the nuke. 2 years wasted on a man still hung up on his ex. Sienna, he's all yours. Hope he doesn't cheat on you like he did me. Turns out, this wasn't the first time. Isla had been collecting receipts for a while. Late-night calls, hidden hangouts. That so-called reunion? It was on Ila's birthday weekend, when Tristan told her he was visiting family. The whole thing was dirty. Sienna tried to spin it. People are taking this out of context. Isla shut her down. Friends don't kiss. Friends don't cuddle. Friends don't lie. And then added, but hey, if you're jealous that I had him for 2 years, that's your issue. The irony was delicious. Isla dumped Tristan, publicly. She changed her relationship status while he was still calling her. Posted a story of her throwing out his stuff to "We are never ever getting back together." Tristan panicked. Blamed Sienna for ruining everything. The mask came off real fast. Then came Sienna. She showed up at my apartment, crying, mascara everywhere. "Are you happy now? You destroyed everything." I said, "All I did was send screenshots of your posts." She started blaming me for Tristan cutting her off. "I only posted those to make you jealous. I wanted you to fight for me." I told her, "I did care. I told you how uncomfortable it made me. You called it jealousy." She said, "You were supposed to get jealous, so I'd know you loved me." I said, "So you wanted me to be jealous? But when I said something, you told me it was my issue?" She had no words. I told her the truth. You played a stupid game and you won a stupid prize. Like what you see? Click like, hit subscribe, and stay tuned. Let's keep going. She begged. "Please, I'll block Tristan. I'll delete everything." I told her, "It's too late. You showed me who you are." When she asked, "Who am I?" I said, "Someone who disrespects their partner, creates drama, and calls it confidence." Her last question, "You're really ending this over some photos?" I told her, "No. I'm ending this over all the lies, gaslighting, and manipulation. The photos were just the final straw." She left. Sent me one last message. "I hope you're happy knowing Tristan hates me now." I replied, "If he hates you for being honest about your friendship, maybe ask yourself why." But she wasn't done. She created a group chat, me, Tristan, and Isla. Called it "Let's Clear the Air," and then typed the most delusional message I've ever read. Ryan was jealous of my friendship with Tristan and tried to break them up. This is toxic masculinity. Isla replied first. "Friendship? I have 73 screenshots that say otherwise." And then she dropped all of them. Tristan calling Sienna baby, saying he missed her, making plans behind Isla's back. Tristan tried to say, "It's out of context." Isla, what context makes "I wish I was with you instead" okay? Sienna tried to blame me again. I said, "I didn't twist anything. I just hit share." Then Isla dropped the final bomb. "BTW, Sienna. Did you know about the other girls? Jenna, Caitlin? The other exes he was just friends with while dating you?" Tristan had done this before. Same flirty captions, same cozy pics, with multiple X's, history repeating itself. Group chat? Silent. Sienna left first, then Tristan. Isla messaged me privately. Thanks for the heads up. You saved me. I replied, no problem. Sometimes the trash takes itself out. Sienna posted one last meltdown, some Notes app post about toxic men who can't handle confident women. The comments dragged her hard. Girl, you kissed another woman's man and called your boyfriend insecure. The math ain't mathing. She deleted it fast. Final chapter? Sienna and Tristan tried dating for 4 days. It crashed and burned. Once the thrill of sneaking around died, there was nothing left. She posted a couple selfie, got so roasted she turned off comments. Then they broke up over Instagram stories. She posted a quote about knowing your worth. He posted about personal growth. Translation: they realized they're both manipulative, insecure, and couldn't trust each other. Isla's doing amazing. She's dating a doctor now. Posted a peace sign selfie. Thanks to everyone who helped me dodge a bullet. We're actually Instagram mutuals now, which is kind of hilarious. Sienna tried one more time. She showed up with a box of my stuff. I just wanted to say sorry. I asked, okay. What do you want me to say? She said, I don't know. That you forgive me? That you miss us? I looked her in the eye and said, I don't. I really did love you, but you loved attention and drama. There's a difference. Her final plea, you're throwing away 18 months? I told her, you threw it away the moment you made me feel like I was crazy for having boundaries. She whispered, I've changed in the last 2 weeks. I said, no. You just realized Tristan wasn't the prize you thought he was. And I'm not your consolation prize. She left. Last I heard, she's back on dating apps. Her bio says she wants a guy secure enough to handle friendships. Good luck to whoever swipes right on that red flag parade. As for me, I'm better than ever. Started therapy, working on why I stayed as long as I did. Met someone new at a friend's barbecue. When her ex texted about a book, she asked if I was okay with her replying. I said thank you for asking. She smiled and said, why wouldn't I? We're a team. Funny how healthy relationships work when there's respect. And if you're reading this and someone's telling you you're the jealous one for having totally reasonable concerns, listen to your gut. That's not insecurity. That's manipulation. Sometimes the best way to respond to, if you're jealous, that's your issue, is to make it everyone's issue by shining a big, bright light on the truth. You know what? This story hits hard because it's so real. It's not about being jealous. It's about being disrespected and gaslit until you start questioning your own reality. People love to weaponize the word insecure to dodge accountability. But setting boundaries isn't controlling. Asking for respect isn't toxic. And calling someone out isn't manipulation. It's survival. Sometimes the most powerful move you can make is refusing to stay quiet. Because if someone wants to treat you like a fool in public, don't be afraid to return the favor with receipts. Subscribe for more stories like this and drop your thoughts in the comments. Have you ever been gaslit like this? We want to hear your side. Let's talk about it.